Hello, glorious people. Clitorallychris in the motherfucking house. Definitely just want to talk about sex, everything that is fan-fucking-tastic in this world. I mean, we're all gonna fucking eventually do it, so it's just like, why not talk about it? It honestly makes no sense why more people don't talk about it. And when it is uncomfortable, which I can understand and seek to understand someone else's point of view when they don't want to talk about it. But I can see where when they don't want to talk about it, it's just because they're just so not used to being around somebody that's open to discussing that conversation. That it's just like, hey, why not? You know, like maybe the universe is telling you like it's your time to like feel more comfortable in your sexuality and as a being and just going through life. I know for me growing up, as anyone has, but I took it full force. Used the experimental and just kind of like went with it and ran. I wanted to know, like I was juiced at knowing, especially my sexuality, you know, like I saw that I was interested not in just men, but I was also intrigued by women as well. And of honestly, all genders, I'm a part of the LGBT community. So transgenders, non-binary, asexuals, trisexuals. If that's the first time you're hearing trisexual, I totally made up that fucking word. It just means that you're just willing to do anything and everything, and it's just like, why not try it at least once just to say that you do or do not like it? It doesn't hurt. And let's just say like you do try it and then you're like, ooh man, did I actually like that? I'm questioning that. Do it again. If not with that person, with a different person, you know, just explore, have fun with your body, be safe about it. That's what this whole topic is honestly about. It's just having the conversation and totally being safe with the partner, person, whoever that you're gonna do it with. I'm only speaking from experience, party people. Okay, I am, let's see, we're definitely gonna fix that. I'm only speaking from experience. I have been in and out of relationships, and some obviously I still talk to my exes, which I call my friends now. It's just like, hey, you're a big part of my life. I don't want to lose you as a person. It's not a big fucking deal. Just know doors are closed completely. So as long as we both understand that, then we're on the same page. I've actually recently had to tell people, or like even not just recently. I only say recently because it literally just happened not too long ago. But where this has been like a periodic thing happening, especially like when you're open with your sexuality, like somebody like myself, someone's gonna get the assumption that they want to fuck you. Well, yeah, they want to fuck you, but that they think that you want to fuck them too, because I'm talking to you about sex, about my sexuality, about whatever it is, and I can be you because somebody's listening to this, watching this, and thinking to myself, holy fuck, I do the same thing, and I cannot stand when the men or the women or whatever is assuming that you want to fuck them. It's just, hey, this is my conversations, this is my talk, this is just me as an individual. It's just no different than you saying, hey, what's your favorite ice cream? You know, it's just like, why can't we have that openness of, it's just like as easy as for somebody to have that kind of conversation that is with sex and not have the assumption of something's going down. No, what's going down is this fucking badass conversation, and it's gonna be nice and juicy and so much fun. But just so that you guys know, when you guys are having a discussion with people, it's just letting them know off the bat, you're going on a date, you're going and you're meeting somebody for the first time at like a fucking party, and you're like, oh hey, you know, like you're like, ooh, actually you're kind of like interested, you're like, okay, you know, playing with your hair, you're just kind of like, okay, let me make myself look nice and juicy for this person, and then you go up to them, have conversations, and then just kind of like go from there. Obviously you can let it know, like you can kind of like be all flirty and flirtatious if the person just doesn't understand. If they completely just don't understand, just kind of like let them know, you know, like there's nothing wrong with verbal communication. I think people feel so awkward just telling somebody exactly what it is that they want out of something, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's being okay with the possible no. I know people are super scared of, and it's very fearful to get denied, but you want them to tell you no. honestly, because then at least now you know and you can move on. And you took a shot. That takes a lot of fucking guts, okay, people? Who fucking gives a shit what anyone has to say about it? If you're interested in somebody and you want to go and talk to them, and go do it. If you're like, hey, yeah, no, I would like to go on a date with you. Yes, women, you can ask men on dates. I do it, well, I used to do it all the fucking time. I recently just started doing it again, where I was just like, okay, let me ask these people, like, going on dates, and like, you know, like, let me see like where this is gonna lead, and let's just see where our bodies vibe and how we like interact with each other, and just kind of like go from there. But women, do not be shy or scared, and you will be shy and or scared, like, when you're doing it, trust me. Once you like really get into it and like actually start feeling more comfortable, most importantly, confident, you best believe every fucking time you go up to a man, a woman, whatever the fuck it is, you're gonna just be like, oh my God, this is so much fun. Like, you're gonna be just like me, where you're teaching your friends and you're showing people like, hey, look, it really is that easy. It's actually not that hard. You are genuinely just doing that thing that a lot of people are super fucking good at, which is overthinking something that is actually easier than you thought once it's done. So, when you want to go, like, let's just say like me, oh my God, I love going to places by myself. The reason why is because you don't really have to depend on anyone, and you're exploring the city, the place, wherever it is yourself. So me going to a bar, imagine literally just seeing me just walk right in, and I'm sitting like 2 chairs away from you. It's just to get comfortable, cozy with the area, and just kind of like scope out and see who it is that I'm interested in, or who I want to get into a conversation with. People, just because you go to a bar doesn't mean that you want to get fucked. It just means, for me personally, I just love talking to people. I get great enjoyment talking to new souls. It fuels me. I just get so intrigued by just hearing people's stories. Obviously, not everyone is fucking this way, and that's fine. But for those who want to be more active with humans, okay, and you want to learn how to be more confident, not only with yourself, but learning how to control your surroundings. Very important, people. First, test for yourself, which is what I personally did. I would even do it at grocery stores. Anywhere where you're purchasing something, ask the cash register, like the cashier, man, woman, whatever the fuck. So how's your day going? Good? Awesome. How's your mom? How's your family? How's everything? Like, you're literally like diving in, just like, what's new with you? Like, tell me something new. Mind you, you're meeting this person for the first fucking time. So that question, everything and anything they say is completely new to you. And it shows how much you actually care about the person, instead of, whatever. So even something as simple as that question, which, trust me, it's like one of those things where people are like, is it really that easy? If it wasn't that easy, don't you think I wouldn't have done it 100 fucking million times and have so many fantastic fucking friends out there? I've met so many glorious people off of just that one question. Tell me something new. Let's hear about it. Go on. And if they're like, oh, I'm doing okay, oh, what's wrong? Like, what happened? And then it's just helping them through it, just kind of like going from there. But that's just like a little confidence booster for people. That's more for people who want to get out into the world and actually start talking to people. And then like once you start talking to people and getting more comfortable, then obviously you start asking more, like, where you're getting more flirty instead of like being more nervous when you're talking to the person. I would do that until you feel comfortable, because everyone's comfortability and talking to other people is completely different. Everyone's experience is gonna always be something different, but just know that you're gonna learn and grow from the situation the more that you do it. Who cares if you fuck up the first time? Oh my gosh, who the fuck hasn't fucked up the first time? It's just like, come on. Like, failure is your friend, beautiful people. Never forget it, because the more that you fail, unless you don't understand that, it's like being comfortable with the failure. It's gonna happen. It's inevitable. It's a thing that just will not be a trend in your life. But embrace failure and take it on. And like whenever you do fail and it doesn't end up working out, just really diagnose it and understand like where it fucked up. Was there a missing piece that you're like, okay, I understand. Okay, now I can put this here and like make it sound a lot sexier and have it presented a lot better. Honestly, genuinely, I fucking love talking about all these kinds of shenanigans with you guys. I just wanted to start like getting this fucking ball rolling with getting people, because people are always asking me, Christine, how do you easily talk to people? How does it just flow out of you? I can meet somebody for the first time, literally, and talk to them as if I've known them my whole fucking life. This is just practice, and I'm here to give you people juicy nuggets to go and experiment out for yourself. Why not? When you have something good and you know how to do it, why not share it and express it to the fucking world? Because trust me, there are a lot of other people who definitely want and seek this type of, where it's just like, hey, you know, she's just like me. Trust me, I was very, very fucking shy. Oh my gosh. I was so shy as a kid. I didn't even want to talk to my family members, especially my dad's side of the family. I was just like, yeah, no, you're looking at me and talking to me and I'm completely ignoring everything you're fucking saying. As I obviously got older, I learned that I actually really fucking enjoy talking to people. I would intentionally obviously go up to these people consciously yet subconsciously. It's so funny too, because like in my yearbook, I was like actually hanging out with one of my friends and he was showing me the people that he was talking to. And I'm just like, well, holy fuck, like I've talked to those people too, but I've also talked to like this whole page, and I've talked to this whole page. And I thought I was extremely introverted, which I was introverted in high school. I wasn't the most popular kid, no. I was just the nomad. A nomad is, you know, a drifter, a wanderer. I did things alone. I've always done things alone. It's a very consistent fucking thing in my life. I still do things alone even now, but it's just because I'm so comfortable doing that I'm not ashamed to go to the movies, go to a restaurant, go to a bar, go to a park, go do anything, think of anything. Go to a fucking park, like a theme park. Go to a zoo by yourself. I've done it, all of it, by myself. Why not? It's me. I'm comfortable with me, and I know that I'm gonna have a fucking badass time. So it's just doing that as well, people. And I'm just letting you know, like, I used to be extremely fucking shy, very introverted, and once I got out of high school and started getting into more of my sexuality, because in high school I was looking at magazines and being super turned on by like men, but then obviously, like I was telling you before, I was also being turned on by women as well too. So you're not alone. Okay, I've definitely felt and been exactly where you are, and or if you're not like that anymore, where you have been, and you have the more confidence like I do now. I can talk to anyone, anything. It doesn't really matter. Like I just love the interaction with humans, and I love hearing their story and just helping people get through whatever it is that they want or need to get through personally. And it's just all of us just being here for each other. There are amazing people out there worth talking to. I call them golden nuggets. Not everyone's a fucking piece of shit, okay? I've met pieces of shits. I know pieces of shits. But not all the time will those pieces of shit stay pieces of shit. It's just because they don't know how to, like, be better than what it was because of what they've gone through. So, you know, it's up to us as a human society to connect the dots and just to be here for each other. And if obviously, there's nothing wrong with giving up on somebody. It's not really giving up, it's just, you just need to take a break for yourself as well too. I know, I'm going on a tangent. Okay, that's what I do. All right, so just so you party people know, I go on fun rabbit holes. I've always done it. I've never not done it. And it'll always be a consistent thing in my life, okay? I go in and out of conversations and then I'll just reel it right back in. But back to the point. I just want you guys to know that I'm totally here for you. I'm gonna keep doing stuff like this just because I do feel it is important, because I'm actually teaching one of my good friends right now. how to interact with other women. Really, it's women because he's interested in women. And I love doing it. I've helped many men. I've helped many women, more men than women, because men ask for more of a woman advice because they're interested in women and they just want to know how to fucking interact with them. For me, I'm like, Jesus, I can teach you how to interact with a woman, but it's like when it comes to a lesbian woman, you're just like, fuck, they're a lot harder to please. Like, oh God, women, like, come on. I would actually like a comment on that one. Like, lesbians being more where they're harder to please, like me. Like, I'm just like let's just say I go up to a lesbian woman. I'm like, okay, I'm interested, I'm intrigued, let's play, you know? Because men are fucking easy to get. Oh my God, you can take those men home that night and you get the dick on. The dick is going in. But like when you're going up to a woman, it's just like, no, bitch, you gotta fucking take me on a date. You gotta fucking feed me some ice cream. You gotta get me some cookies. What the? Jeez. Oh, this is like a long game over here. It's like, oh my God. And then when you get to it, it's just like, was it, I mean, just a bunch of games. But I haven't met a woman just yet who has fulfilled completely what it was that I was like, that like also matched and met my energy. I am actually pretty intrigued to encounter a woman like that if she ever, it's like a matter of if or when. It's like both tapping around the idea of either. If she does, that would be so much fun. I would genuinely just interact with the flirtation and just kind of like have fun with that and have fun. It's like, why not? Let's have some fun here. But I haven't met a men. No, men are so much fun. Women are as well too, don't get me wrong. Like when I've had sex with women, super exciting. Almost just as exciting as it was having fucking men. But if there's anything that you guys need from me, literally just direct message me. I'm here for you guys. Honestly, you want advice on little shenanigans, which can be huge shenanigans for you guys, just let me know. Honestly, I fucking love doing this for you guys and for my friends and family. I've been all over the fucking United States and bits and parts of the world. So I know what it's like to have conversations and like tell somebody, hey, I'm not really that interested in you. Actually, I'm just not actually interested in you at all. Wording it like just like that and just being like, my apologies for leading you on or whatever it is. And I just have a personality that's just so open that I'm just willing to talk to you in those types of ways. Just because you talk sexually, just to wrap everything up, it doesn't mean that the person's into you. Let them just talk. Like somebody like me, I used to find it so irritating when people would automatically assume like, oh my God, she's all about that sex talk. Like she wants to fuck me. No, bitch. No, I don't want that. I want to have, cause you're an adult. I'm an adult, last I checked. I pay my own fucking bills. I take care of my baby, which is my doggy. His name is Rocky Balboa. That don't mean I want to know. It just means that I just want to get to know you and just hear. I mean, do you not know my Instagram? Like, go follow me on my Instagram. Trust me, this conversation won't be anything new to you, okay? And then once you find out, like, oh God, she really isn't interested in me. No. Just because I'm talking about sex doesn't mean I'm interested in you. But obviously you don't want to say it aggressive like that. That's just me talking in my head, just being all sassy with these fucking people. But obviously when you tell them out loud, you want to respectfully just be like, hey, yeah, no, I'm actually not interested in you at all. I really appreciate, the flattery. It means a lot. But we're only going to just be friends. And if I have to remind you a second time, I will. But if I have to remind you a third time, I'm just letting you know you're losing me. We're cut off. I don't want to, no, I ain't going to waste my time and I'm not going to waste your time either. Okay. And I've literally done that, like that conversation right there with that tone, no anger, just more of, hey, I mean business. Listen to what I have to say. I told you once. All right, cool. Told you twice. All right. Now that's on you. Third time you try and fucking test me. I'm telling you right now. Not happening, baby. Okay. I don't want to fuck with you like that. And I'm not over here trying to lead you on or anything. And if anything, you're disappointing yourself because you're allowing yourself to think those thoughts. Those are no longer on me. That is on you because I've already warned you twice. You want to tap dance around the third one and lose me as a whole? Like I said, 3 strikes, you out. But thank you guys so much for listening to all of my just wondrous, glorious shenanigans. Honestly, I love talking about this kind of talk. And leave comments, follow the bell. There's a bell up in my page. That way you get to hear all the juicy shenanigans moving forward. Definitely gonna be talking about this. If there's anything like you guys want to go on an Instagram live with me and talk about your sex experiences, please direct message me. I would love to schedule you. In any way, that would be fantastic. I love this conversation. And plus, it's like a nice, fun, open discussion about whatever open. You can just completely be yourself. You want to discuss whatever it is, go ahead. Let's talk about it. I'm so down. Thank you guys so much. You guys have a wonderful fucking day. Follow, share, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your freaking neighbor around the corner. You know who they are. You guys have a great one.